Hello, my friends. How are you? It is so good to see you tonight. Happy Wednesday, or maybe it's a Tuesday when you're watching, or a Friday, or a Sunday morning. I don't know, but welcome. I'm so glad you guys are here. This is our door hanger of the month, and I want to share it with you guys. Several of you have this on the way to your door right now. I'm going to zoom out some. Anyway, so several of you guys have this on the way to your doorstep right now. There's some cute little things that we can learn from these ladybugs, okay? And I know that if you don't have this on the way to your door right now, you're definitely going to want to get that. How are you? Let me know that you are here. I would love to say hello to you. Let me know in the comments. We are live on Facebook and YouTube. So come on in. Hello, Connie. How are you? It is so good to see you. We're going to paint some ladybugs tonight, and we're going to talk about what ladybugs even mean. Like, what can we learn from them? All the things. So let's move this stuff out of the way so I can see what's going on and make sure I see your guys' comments. All right. How have you guys been? I was live for the past 2 days inside the VIP group. If you guys have been in there, we painted the window on our front porch, and I'm gonna have to show it to you guys. I haven't even shared it here on the main page yet. I took a picture. I took a picture. Hold on, and I can show you a picture, but I haven't posted it here yet. Oop, nope, that's camera. I don't need to take the camera. Oh, no, nope. There. Yes, there. It turned out so cute. You know, windows are hard to can you see that? Isn't that cute? So cute. I don't know which is the better way to see it. It was so cute. I'm gonna have to post a picture for you guys. Hello, Lindy. Hello. Mary's making dinner again. That is all right. Hello, Dixie. Hi, Winona. All right, so we're going to put this together tonight. This is the door hanger of the month. So if you are in that subscription, then these are on their way to you. If you are not in the subscription, you have two options. You can join the subscription to where you just get the door hanger every month. Um, or you can just purchase it at one time, and then this won't ever be available in the shop again. Okay, so it's only available for this month. So there's a little bit of exclusivity to it. And so you can have those shipped straight to your door, or you can order the ones you like. What you making for dinner tonight, Mary? What are you making for dinner tonight? You were hoping this was it? I love it. I love it. I love it. All right. Hello, Ladybug. We are going to let me show you. Look at this. This is cute. This is cute. Oh, and I just dropped it. Hold on. This is cute. Look at these. These are some of the ribbons we're going to use. You guys, I am a terrible ribbon bow maker instead of just the scrappy bow. But we're going to try and do a loopy one. I'm not sure how it's going to be. Ooh, salmon and asparagus. I love asparagus. I don't like salmon. I bet it's delicious though. So these are the three that we're going to be using. Um, so I'm super excited. Excited. Let me show you. Look at this. What do y'all think of that? We had our Zoom night inside our VIP group. When was that? Was that this week, you guys? Um, Excited to see this beauty, Angel says. So am I. I'm excited to bring it to life. I think we did this Monday night, and check it out. This was so much fun. This was different than kind of what I usually do. We experimented with some new things. And so I absolutely love it. I thought it turned out really good, and it didn't at first, but it's really growing on me. I love it. I love it. All right. So we are going to need, what paint colors are we going to need? We're going to need black. We're definitely going to need black. We're going to need, I think we're going to do, let's see, do I want Red Barn? I want this one. I want Holly Berry. And then we need white. And then we need, I don't know if we're going to do the yellow, but we're going to see. Red, white, black. think that might be it. Is that it? Can't be all the colors we're using. Oh well, if I need to grab more colors, then we can grab more colors. Maureen is watching on YouTube and Facebook. So much fun. I love it. Love it. You can pull us up on the TV. I love it. Hubby made homemade potato bacon soup for dinner. Oh, that sounds delicious, Deb. That sounds delicious. Sandy. That ribbon all came from, I'm shaking these up really good, all as if you couldn't tell. That was so silly. Um, all of those came from Sam's Club. Raining for 3 days. It hasn't been raining here for 3 days, but it has been raining. It's been raining today. It didn't yesterday. Today was pretty much the first day. So we must be getting the remnants of the front, not the remnants, but like that must be, it's here now. It's been there. So does that mean it's going to rain here for 3 days? Oh, golly geez. I don't know. Hopefully not. All right. So we're going to paint this piece black. I think. I know I want down here black because this is going to be red. Okay. So you get the little black polka dots. And then this, so this is going to be red. This is going to be white. Yep. Red, black. We're going to do black. I was right. That's what we're going to do. All right. Let's just put our paint on here. That might be a little much, but that's all right. Anyway, so we painted that is way too much. We painted the window on our front porch, and I absolutely love it, you guys. I absolutely love it. All right, we're gonna do, you don't have a Sam's Club? Oh, bummer. Sam's Club usually, can you not even order online? I guess if you don't have a Sam's Club, you don't have a Sam's Club membership then. Well, what a bummer. They have a really good ribbon. All right, we probably don't need to put 2 coats on that side, but we will see once it dries. But since it's like it's mostly going to be covered with this red piece, I don't know that we're going to need it. Hold on, we don't need this much more either. And then you guys, we have some more new products, watermelon things coming. Oh my goodness, they're so cute. Oh my goodness. I just keep having all the cute things. I can't keep up with Well, what really needs to happen is that I just need to go live every day and paint with you guys because there's definitely enough stuff to cute that we need to get painted here. So much cuteness. I love it. I love it. And I don't think we're going to need another coat of black. It's been beautiful in Oregon. I love Oregon. I love Oregon. Ooh, Costco has ribbon as well, Maureen said. So Angel, if you have a Costco, maybe. They used to have them for like the seasons. Do they still come in a 2-pack? No, you have to buy them individually. Yeah. You won't go to any of them, Laura? I don't like going. I have a love-hate. Laura, I did. I can tag you in it. I did. It's in the VIP group. I haven't posted it here. And then I have something else that I'm going to show you guys this week with your files, your exclusive files there. So, but I did. It's just a picture of them on the laser. And I'm going to tell you, this month has taken me a long time to cut them because there's a lot of little pieces. Beautiful day. Hello, Vicky. A week straight. Man, I felt like that probably a month ago. All right, let's paint. So the rest of this, we'll do this one with a paintbrush, but the rest of these we're going to do with. I need a foam brush. I do have foam brushes. Hold on. That's going to be better. An octopus bow. It's an easy version of a loopy bow. I have not. I'm going to have to look that up. Ooh. I need to wipe the caps of these before I put the paint on them. There we go. All right. Have you got, so I think, do you decorate or tell me your opinion? And I actually know some of you guys even have like ladybugs in your kitchen and stuff like year round. But like, when do you bring ladybug stuff out? In the springtime or beginning of summer? I would love to know that. Um, right now, the ladybugs aren't out at my house, but the darn June bugs, oops, the darn June bugs are. You guys, they are everywhere on my porch every morning. I can sweep them up, and then the next day I have 20 more that are dead on my porch. They're so gross. We haven't seen ladybugs yet. I don't even know when they come out, really. I mean, they're probably out now. I just haven't seen them, right? You love ladybugs? I do too. All right, this is going to be a two-coater here. We're going to put that right there. And let's go ahead and we have 3 flowers here, and they're going to be daisies. So we're going to do them all white. And I might do some color on them a little bit around the edges, but we're going to do them all white for now. She buzzed a view of it on the laser. Hint, hint. That's so funny, Dixie. I sure did. I sure did. So I was thinking of like the things that we can learn from a ladybug when I was sitting and thinking about this today before I hopped on with you guys tonight, because you guys know I can try to find like symbolism and meaning in everything that we have around us. You get lots of the orange ones. Yes, those are like the Japanese. Or I know what you're talking about, but I don't know what they're called. Yeah, I don't know what they're called. So one of the things is, you guys, ladybugs, like it, they remind you to not underestimate the small things. Ladybugs are small, but they make a really big difference in your garden, like in the way that they like function with the ecosystem in your garden. Okay. Rita, these are going to be so pretty. And so I never want you guys to think that your small acts of faith, your small act of creativity, your small act of kindness, I don't want you to think that those don't matter. Because honestly, the smallest things can make the biggest impact. And that is probably the most beautiful thing about the ladybugs. They are small, but they make a huge difference in the ecosystem of, just the life of plants and things like that. And so, and they might not be ladybugs, those might be the Asian beetles. Yes, that's what I'm thinking of. Those are no fun. I like actual ladybugs. They have ladybug beetles here. They look just like ladybugs from far away, but close up they have a little white dot. Ooh, a white dot. Interesting. Interesting. All right. We are probably, y'all, should I just dab this whole thing? I'm going to just dab the whole thing. And I don't need to dab the whole thing. I'm just going to dab where it needs to be. Because right here, all this over here, it has an overlay. So we're just going to go all in the middle here and get this a really good second coat on this. Oh yes. I love it. I love it. I love it. So, the other thing is, like, there are some cultures where ladybugs are seen as a sign of good fortune or joy. And I know that, I've heard people say, "Oh, it's good luck, it's a ladybug." And so God delights in bringing joy and light into our lives. And I think that's what we can kind of take from the ladybug. Just the small, I mean, who doesn't smile when you see a ladybug? Everybody does, I feel like. Um, anyway, taking joy in the little things. And the one that I was really thinking about is trusting the seasons. Okay. Because ladybugs go through different life stages. They have the egg, the larva, the pupa, is that the right word? And then the adult. Okay. And they have to go through each one of those stages to grow. I mean, they're all necessary. They can't skip one. They can't go from the egg to the adult. Okay. And so trusting whatever season you're in and just believing that it has a purpose. Okay. Oh, Rita's building a lighthouse. Okay. Trust the season you're in that it has a purpose because you guys, that's where growth happens. You have to grow from the egg to the larva to the pupa to the adult. It's not, and and we can so equate that to our lives. So next time you see ladybugs, think about that. Think about, you know, don't underestimate the small things because they can have a big impact. And what does that look like for you? If you think that you have a small act of something that doesn't matter enough, so you're not going to share, you could be that one that reaches someone and your small act completely mattered. Okay. All right, let's do one more code on all these. Good things come in small packages. Yes. You're going to do the painting from the Zoom. Oh my goodness, that's this one. So Sandy says she's going to watch the replay of the Zoom and do this painting. You guys, I really like the Zoom nights, and I would encourage you well, number one, if you are in the membership, take advantage of those because they are great. And number two, if you're in any other memberships and they offer those, take advantage of them. There is just different bonds that can be made with the community through Zoom that you can't have through like written form and stuff like that. Now, don't get me wrong, I have some of my best friends I've never met in person and I've never seen on Zoom. We've just formed really good friendships. But I just know it would be even grander if, we did do Zoom and stuff like that. So, and don't let it be challenging to you that if it's like the tech side of it, we can always work through that. We can always work through that. But the Zoom nights are so fun. It's fun listening to the ladies chat and just being able to bring that group of ladies together and just see them form those friendships. So I'll try and figure out, Vicky. I know that there's a couple ladies that struggle with the Zoom, and I totally get it. So I need to um, do like a training video. I just don't know how to because I don't know if I'm going to record it from my side, if it's going to look the same as yours because I'm like the host. I don't know. I'm going to have to play with it. I'm a Zoom newbie too, kind of in the sense that hosting them, like me being the host and bringing all you guys together. I've been on Zoom lots of times, but it's always been as a participant. So your two girls freak out with ladybugs. We stayed in a cabin years ago, and when it warmed up outside, they came out of the walls in the thousands. Oh my goodness, the thousands. Wow. Oh my goodness. All right. So we need some red and black here. Let's get our red and black and a little bit of yellow. We have our centers of um what? Our daisies, our flowers. All right, let's get a little bit of red out because we're going to paint this entire piece red and this piece red. And the ladybug's red. These are going to be red. These are going to be black. These are going to be black. These are going to be black. So all of our letters are going to be black. I think I have it. I think I have it figured out. Yeah. So Zoom isn't super, super hard. It's not. I promise. I promise. Let me move some stuff around here because I can't see. You could not get on again. Guess I'm only allowed every other month. Um, so I didn't do the waiting room, and I swear I didn't. But there were people that had to wait in the waiting room, and I did let them in. I don't think I ever saw you come in though, Deb. Um, yeah, we need to fix that. We'll jump on early and have like some like to account for people hopping on, maybe having issues and stuff like that. We should go ahead and start early because I don't always know how to help, but I mean, we can figure it out for sure. I did not see you hop on there though, Deb. I'm sorry. I even said, listen, if you watch the replay, you're going to hear it. I was like, where's Deb? I did. I was like, Deb isn't here. That's so weird. Yeah. You watch the replay, you'll hear it. This is a gorgeous color. This is a really pretty color. This is called Hollyberry with Afraid Not. If you let me put the link in here. I'm going to put a link right here real quick. Hopefully it's still nope, it's not. Hold on. I was going to put the link to the door hanger. Hold on one second. Sorry. I thought I had it copied onto my board, but apparently I did not. Or I waited too long. You know, sometimes that times out. Okay. So this link that I gave you is going to take you to the door hanger of the month, which is this. And this is only available in, what are we in now? May. This is only available in May. And so, you can get the subscription to where you just get one every month. It's different every month. And I show it to you guys and I paint it live every month with you guys like we are now. And so you can do that or you can do a one time. The one time is a little bit more expensive. And again, it goes away the end of May. It's not on the website anymore. So those are those two options. And then I was going to tell you to comment Daisy Love and make sure you guys are on my email list, please. I know several of you on here are. And then when you get the emails, like check them. You can even respond to me because that helps. Like, you know what? Emails have like, you know how like Facebook has an algorithm. Thank you, Dixie. There's also so I did put a button on my link tree. So if you comment Daisy Love and you scroll down a little bit, you'll see Afraid Not chalk paint. So I did put it on there too. What was I saying? Oh, so you know how like Facebook has an algorithm and stuff like that, you know, emails kind of do too. It's not the same, but like, you know, because stuff gets recognized as junk or spam, and if you like don't ever open an email from me and I've sent you like 50 of them, then it'll start marking it as junk or spam because you don't want to see it because you haven't looked at it, but you may not have looked at it because it's in your junk and blah 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 blah. So all the things that we're fighting. So make sure you're on my email list, and when you see an email come through, just hit reply and tell me hi or click a link in it, whatever, because that helps. All the things. All right. Now we're going to do the Hello Ladybug. Let's make sure we got all this right. Hello Ladybug. And then these are going to be black. And then these are going to be yellow. I don't know if that yellow is going to work. We might have to lighten it up a little bit. So let's go ahead and do that. I'm going to go ahead and paint these white so that we can put the yellow over it and it's a lot more bright and vibrant. There we go. Now those will have a little bit of time to dry. So yeah, if you type Daisy Love, it's going to pop a link into your messenger. That way, and then it'll take you to my link tree. Okay, focus, Beth. We're a little bit squirrely tonight. We need black. We did say that. excited to see if your new takes. I think I shipped some to you yesterday or today. I don't remember when. Yeah, we'll see. Ah, you'll get it when you get back from the retreat. Crazy, crazy. We might need a little bit more, but we'll get more if we need more. Do I need to reverse the colors on the ladybugs? Did I do that wrong? Oh, I do. Is the head red though? Is the head's red, right? This will be black and then these red? Hold on, let me look. Let's see. Ladybug. Ladybugs. Ladybugs. Oh, they should be black. You're right. My bad. All right, so that's all right. We're just going to turn these over because they look the same. Okay. We just don't have the etching on them that is, but that's only for placement anyway. You can't be up here, honey. Get out of the way. Nova says hello. Go away. Get your booty out of my face. She's so rude. Oh, now I looked up the ladybug and I lost your guys' comments. Hold on. There we are. No, where are they? Hello? You guys are here. I know you're here. Oh dear. There we are. There you are. Nope, we just messed the bugs up. That's all right. And so these are red. So let's go ahead and paint these red first. Let's do that. We need a little bit more red paint though. Good thing it's paint and it can be easily covered up. So these two broke apart, but it's fine. If yours just happened to do that, it's okay because we can just glue them right back together on the piece. It's not a big deal. Oh, there we go. Now we're back on the right track. Back on the right track now. Now I probably really need more black paint. See? That's why I have you guys with me. So cute. We do need some more black. So tomorrow is Thursday. We have a game tomorrow night. I feel like the days just like fly by, you guys. And I was thinking, man, I was going through all of our stuff that we've painted, and we have a lot of stuff. We need to either have an auction or like a whatnot sale or a live sale. We need to do something because there's some adorable pieces here that just need some homes to be displayed in because mine's not big enough. All right, better. Sorry about that. All right, now let's do our letters and then we're going to put it together and then we're going to do our bow and it's going to be so cute. Ooh, we could do the word yellow and hello. Let's do that. Yeah. However, we're going to do white on it so that it's, I don't have any more white out, but I think we got enough in our sponge here to get a good coat. There we go. I knew we'd have enough. All right, now let's do these black. Time for a whatnot sale, right? That's what I'm thinking. Man, there's a lot. I have a whole box of stuff to bring down here because that's not even like Yeah, we have so much more. I take it upstairs to take a picture because there's better lighting upstairs than there is down here. Y'all, this is going to be cute. This is going to be adorable. You need to have a ladybug on your door or anywhere else. You could put these in on doors in your house, like on a back door. You don't have to be, you can put them on like a pantry door. They don't have to be. It looks like that might need a little bit more. Let me just do a little bit here. Yeah, just need it a little bit. All right, are y'all ready to put this together? Oh no, we still have the yellow. I'm jumping ahead of myself. All right, I think we're done with the black. You fell asleep. Well, I hope you had an amazing nap, my friend. I should have a mystery cell box again. Those were fun. Those were fun. When was that? We did that probably January, maybe January. We do need a nap sometimes. That's what Big B says. Big B loves taking naps. All right, let's get some yellow out. Let's paint this and let's put this together. So we don't need too much. We're just going to do the hello and the little centers for our daisy flowers. Did I just get paint on me? No, I thought I did. Oh, I did, didn't I? Is there paint there? That's funny. Oh, well. I was looking for tape. There it is. Y'all, I also need you to come and help me clean my room because it's so terrible. Every time I come down here, I'm like, oh, this isn't going to stick because my table is wet because I used a baby wipe on it. And I didn't do it long enough. That's okay. All right. Oh, that's perfect. You guys, that is so perfect. That is so bright. I love it. It's like the yellow Minnie Mouse. Oh my goodness, that would be so cute. Minnie Mouse and ladybugs are like the same colors, right? Yellow and black and white and red. Ooh, yes, I love that. I love me the hello. It's so cute. Let's put it right there. All right, let's dry this stuff up. May or June is the 1 year since you found us here. I'm so glad you did, and I'm so glad you have um remained with us. I love it. I love it. It's been a year. All right, I think everything's painted. We're gonna add some little dots and stuff on here too, though. So, oh my goodness, this is gonna be so cute. All right, let's do it. Let's do it. I have a little bit of a too big a hole there because it was clogged the other day. All right, that's there. Here's this one. We might clamp too. Yeah, I don't know if we're gonna need to because oh my goodness, do you see how this is coming together? It's so cute. Oh my goodness, it's so cute. All right, let's do this. Oh, I just love that little scalloped edge. It's so cute. Our retreat, Joan. Um, yeah, it's in 2 weeks. Yeah, it's in 2 weeks. It is sold out. There's only 16 people. Super small, super intimate, super fun, very soul nourishing. I'm very excited for it. I'm very excited for it. Oh, your first project was the peach door hanger years ago. I loved that one. We need to bring some of those back, don't we? Forget all about the stuff that we've done. Like we've done our subscription box for 5 years now because we started that in COVID. And funny story with that, if you're in business, this you can take a little lesson from here, is that I tried to start my subscription box 2 years before COVID and it didn't work. Wasn't People were like, what is this? I don't want that. And then COVID hit and I think COVID was the greatest thing for everybody's creativity. I really do. I mean, there were some bad things of it. I lost my mother-in-law during it, so I totally get that. But I think it was great on people's creativity and just I loved it. So the point of that story is that if it doesn't work the first time, okay, it's just maybe bad timing. Try it again later because then it might work out when it's better timing. Um, And saying that it was 5 years ago, I forget, like, all the things that we've done in there. Yes, the tickets are all sold out. Your nephew's wedding was Saturday out of town. That's fun. You know what we're gonna do with these? Weddings are always gorgeous. I love weddings. Let's put a little bit of yellow on the edges, just like this, because it's gonna be, um on our white background. And so I want it to stand out just a little bit. There we go. Just doing that burnishing. Oops, oops, oops. Looky there. We can paint that again, though. That's black. It's going to be fine. This is why you shouldn't paint over your completed pieces. All right, let's fix that. It's fixable. There we go. All right. Let's go ahead and glue some of this down and then we can play with it and figure. Oh, it looks like I'm missing a dot there. Well, that's kind of weird. All right. Several of you guys, Dixie, this is on its way to your house. Um, who else gets this every month? Oh, that yellow looks really good on that, doesn't it? It would be interesting to see how you would paint the peach now. What a great idea. We should, oh my goodness, you just gave me a great idea, Maureen. We should do like a retro flashback with some of the older projects and do that. We should totally do that. That would be fun. Oh, Debbie, I would love for you to be the retreat next year. COVID's the year you found Brooke. Hey, Darla, so good to see you. Um, Brooke is such a sweetheart. I love this yellow. So this yellow is, which was it called? Sunflower. And if you put just this sunflower, that doesn't look straight because that L is notched out and it's right, but it's notched out so that the L from the lady there, guy, kind of look how gorgeous that looks, you guys. Oh my gosh. Retro revisit. Wouldn't that be fun? So, Joan, the retreat this year is in Wichita, Kansas. So, I live in Kansas. I live near Kansas City. I'm not Newton, Kansas. Sorry, it's by Wichita. And it's about 3 hours away from me. Not quite 2.5 hours away from me. So, I'll be traveling down there. We'll all be staying in a house together. It's gonna be a fun weekend. I'm excited. A adorable little house down there. Okay. Lay that right there. Let it sit. I'm excited. Sandy would love to join the retreat next year. Um, I'm hoping when I get there, I'll know like what dates they have next year. But I'm going to tell you that it took me, I was on the wait list for this place for like 4 years. Um, 2 years ago when we did it, it was here in my hometown at a wedding venue, which was absolutely gorgeous as well. So, yes, they're fun. They're definitely um, weekends full of creativity, just relationships, yummy food, snacks, all the things. They're a lot of fun. So, I think if you ever have the opportunity to attend one, then I say you definitely should. And I know the ladies that are coming were here 2 years ago as well. And so they would say the same things. Isn't that pretty? I love that script. I think it's very pretty. I'm not sure what script it is. I could find out and let you know, but yes. You started following a few crafters during COVID and then started your crafting stash. Watching the crafters and doing a variety of crafts is what has kept me sane during COVID and my cancer journey. I absolutely love that, Desiree. I absolutely love that. I know that you know here in this group, and I know there are other groups that are just the same that that makes our hearts smile that what we are doing for you is encouraging you on your journey, inspiring you on your journey, helping you through those hard moments on your journey. So I love that, and I'm so glad to hear that. um Mary said, I would love to also. Her friend went to the same house for a Bible journaling weekend. She loved it. I'm super excited. I'm super excited. I can't wait. All right, let's layer some of these in now. So, actually, before we do that, let's go ahead and glue our pieces on our ladybug. Um, and then all right, so that's going to go there. Let's just put the other venue was fun too, though. Yes, the other venue is huge. And I think for a really big event, it would be amazing. But also, I like the intimacy of the quaint events that we're doing. Um, you can really build some really good relationships with people when there's 16 versus 600, So I love that. The other venue was absolutely gorgeous. All right, there you go. I think that turned out much better with the right color scheme. Yes, having each other's backs, my friend. Amen. All right, so this is the one that broke on me, but we're still just going to glue it down right where it's supposed to go, and you're never going to know it. It kind of did that. Mary, I got your email, by the way. I read it and then marked it as unread so that when I sit down at the computer, I can type it all in. But I want you to know that I did get that. All right. And there we go. Line them up on the edges. So cute. You have family in Kansas City. You're going to go to Kentucky in 2 weeks for a retreat, fourth time to attend. Which retreat in Kentucky? Whose is it? Oh, so Debbie, this one, so the wedding venue that we had, we stayed on site. They have kind of like Airbnb places. There was an old farmhouse. There was a another building that they built with really nice bedrooms in, nice kitchen, and it's a wedding venue, so it's to the wedding party can sleep there and stuff like that. So that was that one. The one we're going to in 2 weeks, 2 weeks, I can't even believe that. um, is a house. It's an old house that's been kind of revamped, um, and is the most adorable house ever. Oh, designs by Dina. You're gonna have so much fun. She's a doll. You're gonna have so much fun. That will be so much fun. You will have to give her a hug from me. Please do that, okay? All right. So we got these two ladybugs here. So we're all going to be in the same house this time. We're all going to be staying. There is some etching on here. I don't know that you can see it in the camera. And a big pile of dirt. Yes, that Deb went four-wheeling, off-roading, whatever you say. You know what I mean. It was funny. It was such a fun time. All right, so these go here. There are etchings on there, like I said, and we're just going to dry fit everything in before we glue it down, okay? So this goes there. That's what these are for, okay? It's showing you that it goes right there over the top of that. This one goes right here, nestled up against that one. So cute. And then this one, there's a little notch out here, and that's going to be on the little ladybug's body as well. So there we go. That's where they're going. All right. Let's go ahead and put this one down. Oh, no. Did I do the wrong? Hold on. I put my glue on the wrong way. This glue is going to hang off the board, and I don't want it to hang off the board. So we need it on here and here. There we go. Done. There we go. Oops. And let's put our backwards ladybug down. All right. There we go. Oh my goodness. This is so cute. It's a lot of fun. I would love, love, love. Y'all are going to have to be fighting though for tickets, because in order to keep it small, um, they go fast. I mean, all the tickets sold last year pretty fast. I'm holding this one down so it doesn't move. I still might want to move on me a little bit. All right, we're going to get our white paint pen and do this too before we work on a bow, because this is just too cute. I love this. Isn't this adorable? Thank you, Dixie. Isn't that adorable? And now we're going to put our little yellow centers on our flowers. So we have a full circle there, a full circle here, and then like a 3/4 of a circle here. But this little notch out is just kind of what's buttoned up against his booty there. Just like that. That's adorable. And that's adorable. And that's adorable. That is so cute. I love it. So once we land there, do we need to rent a car? So several of the people are driving. Um, and so, I mean, like I think you're like 20 minutes from the airport, 30 minutes from the airport. We can definitely try to figure out arrangements for the small number of people. We can definitely figure that out for sure. No need to rent a car. No need to rent a car. Um, but I'll provide all the food, all the yummies, all the crafts, all the things. All right, we're gonna put some. Let's put my lid on here so it doesn't get clogged again. Drying up. Cute Darla. Hers is 50 people, so we still bond and spend lots of time together. I love that. I love that. Well, this one, when I got the email that I was off the wait list, I was put on the wait list like 4 years ago. And so then when I got off, I was like, I'm gonna take it. I don't care if it's only 16 people, I'm gonna take it because yeah, it's gonna be super cute. All right, I'm going to just put some polka dots in the middle of our daisy, I think. Just to, I don't know. Let's see what it looks like. Let's put them all around. You could do different colors if you wanted. Let me put my glasses on. That might be better. Oh, I really like that. I mean, it's simple, and you probably can't see it because of the lighting. Can you see him? Nope, nope. There you can see him a little bit. I like it. It just kind of gives it a little bit more character. I mean, you don't have to. You could leave the centers yellow, but if you want to dress it up a little bit more, I think it's a good option. And now we'll do this one. I'm not doing any rhyme, any pattern, nothing like that. A lot of times when I do polka dots, I'm like, make a triangle, but I'm not doing that on this. We're just filling it in however the eye thinks it looks good. Just like that. And I think we're done. All right. So let's do 3 little polka dots here. Well, that's precious. Let's do a squiggle line there and a dot. Let's do a squiggle line here and a dot. Can you guys see that? Maybe I should zoom in a little bit. Laura said, so you drive with people you just met. Well, that is if you want an Uber, you would be riding with someone you hadn't met. I absolutely trust all the ladies that are going to be there. I know them. So, but if you want to get a different ride to the house, yeah, you can definitely can. But we're all staying in the same house too. I get that though. Um, To be personal and spacious. Yes, Maureen. She got the one. I did the one in town, small enough to be personal and spacious. Yes. Dixie says, I've heard great things about the craft house and it stays booked all the time. 4 years is a long wait list. I know. That's why I don't know if I'm going to be able to get it again next year. All right. We'll see. All right. I think I want to add more, but I'm waiting. I'm debating because I don't want to add too much. Because I can get carried away with my little polka dots there for sure. Y'all, this is cute. Let's do a ribbon. This ribbon is going to be adorable. Yeah, back in you hitched a ride. I love it. You hitched a ride. That's what we'll do. All right. Let me get this black out of the way so it doesn't get all over our ribbon. The red is dry, the black is not. Let's just go ahead and scoop it up. Yeah, things were different, or were they, right? I mean, you do have to be cautious. Yes, you do. For sure, because we do live in a crazy, ridiculous world. All right. Let's make a bow for this cutie. Do you like it, Jana? Cute. All right. We have black, we have yellow, and we have red. Let's do black first and then red. I'm looking at this. That's just so cute. Look at it. That's so precious. I love it. Yeah, see, Deb says she got into a car with Andrea and Amy, and they're besties now. They're all coming and hanging out and rooming together, all the things. I love it. So, you guys, I'm not the best at making bows. I'm just going to be honest with you, but we're going to wing it. Okay. Let me see how big this should be. Because that was my issue last time is that I feel like the bow is always too big. So I want it about that size. No, we're gonna twist. We're gonna see how this looks. And we're gonna put that in there. And then we're gonna twist this one. And do that. And we'll twist again. So we're twisting so we always get the pattern on top. But you twist after you put it in. I think. It's the way I do it. I could be completely wrong. Okay. Let's do one more. Twist. One more on both sides, so I have to do both sides. So we gotta twist this way too. All right, so I got 3 loops on each side of this one. Oops. All right, there's our 3 loops. We'll worry about a dovetail. We'll worry about making that pretty when it's done, okay? Since Beth does know the people, I would probably hitch a ride considering I trust Beth. Well, thank you. Thank you. Truth be told, there's probably more nuts on Facebook on the internet than if you hitched a ride. That is accurate because people can hide behind the screen, right? Man. Let's do red next and then put yellow on the top. I think that's probably going to be the best. That's what we're going to do. Let's work with the red now. So the red has a little bit of a bigger polka dot. Let's unwrap a bunch. All right, so we're going to do the same thing. We're going to put that there. We're going to twist, make a loop, make a loop-de-loop. There we go. And then we're going to twist and make another loop. This handy little thing just makes it all stay together too. It's so nice. And your fingers don't quite work the way they used to all the time. Or if you're cold, my fingers don't work very well when I'm cold. And twist. The trafficking is scary. Man. They when I went to Nashville for Brooks retreat, Jessica from my friend from Sweeter Hallelujah Boutique, she's like, don't nobody hitch a ride. There's enough people riding. Don't Uber. Don't Uber. Don't do any of that. There's enough people driving that we can pick you up from the airport if you need whatever. Because, yeah, same thing. You guys, we just live in a broken world and it's just terrible. It's terrible. We keep doing what we're supposed to be doing, though. All right, there's 3 there, there's 3 there. All right, let's cut this one. Y'all, this might be a cute bow after all. And now let's do the trafficking is everywhere. And yeah, it's terrible. All right, let's do the yellow. And I think the yellow, I'm going to do just a tad bit shorter. So the red and the black are kind of the same length. I mean, they're not perfect, but I think we're going to go a little bit shorter on the yellow. Yeah. All right. So we'll keep our tail about the same length, but for the bow part, I think we're going to go, let's see, kind of like that. Okay. See how it's a little bit shorter? And put this side in and make sure it's a little bit shorter. There we go. Looks good to me. I am not fast at using these bow things. I will tell you that. I'm just not really fast at bows in general. All right, we got 2 on that side, 2 on this side. So let's do 2 more. 1 more on each side. Okay, Brenda, I will check it, my friend. All right, this is our last one. There we go. So you should have a tail on each side. This side's obviously longer, but we're going to trim it up and stuff, okay? What I use to seal my projects. I don't have it down here. Oh, you guys, I forgot to put my I forgot to put my string in here first. I wonder if I can get it through there. I use Rust-Oleum. It's a spray paint. And I use like the satin finish. You think we're gonna use this. You're supposed to put string in this first, you guys. So then you can tie it all together. I'll tell you, you guys learn what not to do here often. It's curling. That is curling right in the middle and not wanting to. All right, let's see. It's straight now. Let's see if we can get it down in there. This is so ridiculous. By golly, I think it's gonna work though. Oops, it just slid out. It was all the way in the other side and it slid out. So apparently I have to have 10 hands. There it is. See it? Ta-da! It worked. I was not going to take all that ribbon out of there again though. All right, so we're going to press this down again. And it comes with this as well if you want to, I don't know. What does it do? Press it down? I don't know that that did anything, but bring these up through here, tie them in a knot. All the way down. Ta-da! Ta-da! You don't even know what this is going on. You just hopped on. Oh, it's going to be so cute. I'm getting ready to pull it over and you're going to be able to see it. It's so cute. It's our door hanger of the month. It is our door hanger of the month. Oh, you guys, I didn't plug in my glue gun. Hold on. Plug that in so we can glue this cutie on here. That is a thick ribbon bow. That's for sure. Right. You do hear about the creepy things more with reporting. And that's the other thing is you can't always trust what you're hearing on the report either. I had a guy at the store waiting for your cart to take it, but he was tempted to go the other way instead of giving it to him because when I was done with it, went with my gut and just gave it to him, which I was glad. Yeah. See, it even makes us cautious to be kind. Yeah. That means that Satan has a hold on the world, man. Man. All right. Let's find our tails. Now remember, I'm not the best at bows, so if you make a prettier bow, then you do that and you show it off. I would love to see it because I'm not the best at bows. All right, now we're gonna trim these up. I don't know what we're gonna do with them. We'll trim them up, but now we're gonna fluff all these up because they're flat. These all have wire in them. We're gonna fluff them up, move them around. They're going to be flat back here because it's against the board. So let's do the front ones first. You can pull them to the side like I am here. And you can be pretty rough with this because, hey, Nicole, how are you? Just finished a live. Well, we're doing an adorable. Well, look at that yellow ribbon already. And the other stuff hasn't even popped. I haven't even fluffed the other stuff out yet, but look at this. Oh, this is going to be the cutest ladybug door hanger I've ever seen. Brenda, this came from Amazon. If you type Daisy Love, it'll send you a link, and one of the link in that link, there's a link to my Amazon shop, and this is in the craft section. It's called a Bodabra. Yeah, a Bodabra. It makes putting bows together so much cheaper. Yay, Cheryl! I haven't seen it, but I will get on and look. Thank you, Brenda. Thank you. So this is why remember when I did the red and the black and I made them a little bit longer, and this is why I made the yellow a little bit shorter so that you could see the other colors behind. I don't know. I'm not a wreathy bow maker, but that's just my opinion of decorating. I don't know. Could have made the black even longer, maybe. But oh, look how precious that is. Oh my goodness. You guys, I think I just made a cute bow. Did that seriously just happen? Look how easy that bow dabber made us. See? It makes a bow maker out of anybody. I'm usually just a scrappy bow girl, not a fluffy bow like this, but I'm telling you that I love this. All right. So once we glue it on, we're going to have to maneuver with some of that black. Actually, I don't think so. I think it looks so good. And we're going to trim this up a little bit. Let's go ahead and do that before we glue it on because it might just be easier. Let's go ahead and dovetail each one of these. So we're going to fold it in half and cut. Ta-da! And you're not cutting on the fold. If you don't know how to do a dovetail, you're not cutting on the fold. You're cutting opposite the fold. Because I don't want these to be too long to hang down and cover up my word hello. So we may have to trim some of these a little bit shorter. I don't know. We'll just have to see once we put it together. By the time I'm done with this, my glue gun will probably be heated up and we can attach it and see what it looks like. This ribbon came from Sam's Club. It came from Sam's Club. I mean, I have a ton. I could put some little bundles. Yeah, maybe. All right, so here's the only thing about putting this on right now is that then I can't spray seal this, okay? This is 1.5 inches. Yeah, this is 1.5 inches. Desiree asked what the ribbon was, and so yes, it was 1.5 inches. I'm not gonna glue this on yet, okay? Because I want to spray this, but I guess I still can. I'll maneuver it around and I'll spray it. Look how adorable that is. Look at that. All right, we're gonna glue that right there. That looks centered to me. We're just going with it right there. And I'm gonna just spray around it. Let's hold that there. And I think I have a little half bead, a half wooden bead, and stay there. Like I said, we're gonna have to fluff up our ribbon again, but that's totally fine. Somewhere. somewhere. I don't know they are. Two beads here. Let's see which one of these looks better. But I think we're going to paint it black. I think it would really tie in if that was black there. So I don't have a half bead, but I have a regular bead. So I'm going to paint that black and put it there. But let's do, this needs to be trimmed a little bit. I do not want this on my letters at all. I don't want it to take away from us seeing the hello. And so now that we have this down, isn't this cute? Yeah, a cute button in the middle would be cute too. I could see if I have any buttons. Yep, I could definitely see if I have any buttons. There you go. So then it just covered all the top of, oh my goodness, that is the cutest bow. That is so cute, you guys. I love that. That's precious. Let me look at my buttons real quick. I do not think I'm going to have a button that I like because I think I want it black. And I think because this is so poofy, the button might get kind of lost in it. Yeah, I think I'm going to do a bead. Yep. Nope. We're going to do a bead. So once I paint that black, I'm going to glue it right in there. Let's do it real quick. And isn't this gorgeous, you guys? So this is our door hanger of the month. So that means that after May, this, you can't get this anymore. It's not going to be on our website. Okay. These are only available for the month that I'm showing it. But you do have two options with that. So you have the one where you could get a subscription and you can just automatically get the door hanger of the month every month. Hi, Sweet Pea. Or you can buy a one-time purchase. She needs love. Sit down. You can do the one-time purchase. I love you. Okay. She has to be seen. I love you. She wants attention. Come on. I promise I will love on you as soon as I'm done. I promise. Now there's hair all over me. Anyway, so you can do the one-time purchase if you want. It is a little bit more expensive to do that. Jana, you get one, so you're excited. I love it. I love it. We're going to use, well, no, we're not because, well, let's just put a little bit of glue on it because I need to hold it here and we'll be able to get it off of our stick in a minute, but I want to paint it. So, and let's learn from ourselves and not paint over our piece. It'd be even cute to put white polka dots on this if you wanted. If you wanted to take a little dotting tool and put white polka dots on it, that would be super cute. I love that idea. All right, let's try this. I think she needs a little bit more. Hold on a second. There we go. That's better. Yours is stretched out on your lap. She does know when I go live because I'm the only one that comes downstairs. There's literally crap here on me. I'm the only one that comes down here since James doesn't live at home anymore. And I try to come down here and shut the door, but if I leave the door open, she's down here. Thank you. That was James and one of his ex-girlfriend's cats, who is ours now. That's how that happened. All right. So I'm gonna make sure just put the holes to the side so that you can't see, but that I think is so much better. Gives a little bit of right there. Oh, I think that's perfect. Look, now you can see the black in there. I think it needed that. You could probably do red if you want. Look how adorable that is, you guys. Oh my goodness. Everybody needs a ladybug door hanger now. Now remember all the things that we can learn from them, okay? They may seem like little pests, but they are actually great for the ecosystem, okay? So all those things in our life that seem like little pests, they are there for a reason, okay? I love it. I love it. I love it. I love it. So cute. I think this one's going to be a keeper for me for a little bit. I love it. And I might sit with it. You know what? Nope, we're not going to sit with it. We're going to do it right now. We're going to do it right now. I was like, I think I might sit with this for a little bit to see. But you know, I got to add this stuff on it. Oh, yes. Look at that. Isn't that precious? Hold on, let me get where it looks like it's natural to stop. I'm not going to go all the way around because the bow is there. So absolutely adorable. So we could even do some black right here on our hello. Let's go. Just a little bit right here. Oh, I love it. Can you see that? It does need one more black dot, but it's an oopsie and it's not cut out. Yeah. So now I'm wondering if they all went out that way. I need to go look at my file because I will have to mail you guys new ones of these if so. I'm gonna have to look at that. I'll look and um yeah, I don't know why. Hopefully it's just mine. But that's cut out. Like we painted the back of it. So yeah, ignore that right now. But yeah, I might have to recut that for those that have already went out. Ladybugs don't bother. It's those Asian beetles. I know those are so annoying. Those are so annoying. I don't know. I think I'm gonna put a little bit on our not all of it on the daisy, but maybe just a couple. Let's see. I did every other one actually. So let's do that here. And then that would be this one. Oh no, this one wouldn't be every other one because there's not, it would be two together, but I think that looks cute. Oh my goodness. I think this might be one of my new favorites, you guys. It might be one of my new favorites. And you will have a door hanger with yours as well, so that you can put our little door hanger attachment on the back of it. I could paint a circle. And I was thinking that because you know what? Let's do that. Because the this, let me throw it around, is about the exact same size. We're gonna do that. Cute. I think it's stinking adorable. Let's get some more black paint, just a little bit to get, whoop, that's a lot of it. All right, let's see. It's gonna go right there. probably gonna have to paint it a couple times. There we go. Perfect. Perfect. I love it. I love when it works out like that. There you go. Ta-da! I love it. Thanks for hanging out with me tonight, you guys. Remember, there are things that we can learn from absolutely everything around us, from the things that we create, to the coffee that we're drinking in the morning, to the scripture that we're reading at night. Whatever it is, there's absolutely something that we can learn from everything around us. And so, I want you to just make that little mindset shift. What can I learn from this? The good things, the bad things, all the things. Okay? So I love you guys. Dixie's wishing that she would have gotten that ladybug ribbon at Hobby Lobby. That would be perfect for this. You might have to add that to your cart. You might have to add that to your cart. All right. Thank you, Mary. Thank you, Carol. Thank you, Maureen and Sandy. Thank you guys for joining me today. I had an amazing Wednesday with you, and I will see you soon. Bye.